talk about how some of the challenges around sourcing and bringing in that data so that you can be their advocate, share out what you're seeing, look at analysis to help them identify areas of improvement. How are you tackling that today?
Well, so we recently replaced the FIM system, and we are now gathering so much more data from our units that we didn't have in the past. So we were managing things from a very high level, and now I get to do deep dives into major issues, whether or not this specific fuel pump goes out at a certain mileage or, things of that nature. But I'm very KPI driven, so I had to learn how the equipment works and how the equipment is used in the field, and how they're repaired and replaced, and those types of things. But what I get at an advantage of is being able to break down that data and put it into something that's a little more digestible for everybody to understand, and then say, hey, look, here are the big problems. Since I've became fleet director, we have lowered our indirect costs, our shop costs, by 2 points.
Wow. That's huge, especially with a fleet your size and the diversity of that fleet. Wow. Are you an analyst? Because I think it seems like you'd have to be, or you have to have someone on your team who's helping you look at all this data and analyze it and make sense of it, and then be able to give it back to your teammates out in the field in a way that they can understand and digest. So do you have someone helping you out with that?
I do and I don't. I credit my management team. I've had 2 managers since I've been here, and both of them were very analytically driven. They pushed me. I basically had to become an expert in Excel and stuff like that to be able to do what we did, and I had to start taking a look at things differently than what I had in the past. So I was kind of pushed into it, but at the same time, I enjoyed it. So now, when I have these conversations at an executive level, I can hold my own, and I can understand what they're saying, and then also break down in a little bit more of a simpler form. When I speak to the fleet managers, I'm like, look, this is why we need to do this, and this is the reasoning for it, and this is what management would like to see. But you are going to be you're going to reap the benefits of it.
Right. I mean, that's a change management strategy in and of itself.